everyone take their seat and please stay seated for the remainder of the ceremony. Thank you for waiting on us. We are starting a little bit behind schedule, and we appreciate your patience. You are encouraged to take photos from your seats. However, moving to aisles on the side or the front is not permitted for safety reasons. Thank you in advance for your cooperation. Following commencement, we ask that all guests stay in their seats until all graduates have exited the area. So those aisles have to be free and clear because students will be exiting out, and that is where you will meet your student. Thank you for being here today, and we will begin our processional momentarily. Everyone who is able, please stand and remove your caps. We would like to take a moment to remember those who are not here to share in today's celebration. Whether a classmate, parent, sibling, or other significant person in your life, please join us for a moment of silence to acknowledge their significance in our lives. Thank you. Please enjoy the presentation of the colors by the Hammond Central JROTC following a performance of the national anthem and Lift Every Voice and Sing, sung by our Hammond Central Choir. Please be seated. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Hammond Central High School, I want to welcome you to our 2025 commencement ceremony. Thank you to all the families, friends, and loved ones who are here with us tonight. Your presence, your encouragement, and your support have meant the world to our students, not just tonight, but every step along the way in this journey. To the class of 2025, tonight is about you. The diploma you are about to receive represents more than just 4 years of high school. It represents the time you have invested, the commitment you have made, and the hard work you poured into becoming the young adult sitting before us. And for that, I say, job well done. As you prepare to walk across the stage and turn the page to a new chapter, I want to share a few hopes that I have for each of you. This world can be really, really critical, so please pay attention to these hopes. I hope that you remember to be kind to others, but most importantly, be kind to yourself. I hope that you stay focused on your goals, no matter how big or how far they may seem. I hope you remain curious, never stop learning, and always seek to grow. Your education does not end here. It evolves with every experience and encounter you make. And above all, I hope you never forget that you are enough. You are highly capable and deeply valued. We know you will go into the world and represent Hammond Central with pride and purpose. Every last one of you is phenomenal, and don't you ever forget it. Congratulations to the incredible Hammond Central class of 2025, and always remember, once a wolf, always a wolf. Thank you. I would now like to introduce Superintendent of Schools for School City of Hammond, Mr. Anthony O. Salinas.
Good evening, class of 2025, parents, families, and community members. Buenas tardes a la clase de 2025, padres, familias, y miembros de la comunidad. My name is Tony Salinas, and I am honored to serve as the acting superintendent for the School City of Hammond. Tonight, I'd like to begin by recognizing our School Board of Trustees who are here in support of your remarkable achievement. With us this evening, we have Trustee Melissa Guerra, Trustee Manny Candelaria, Trustee Kelly Spencer, and our School Board President, Trustee Carlotta Blake King. Thank you, trustees, for your continued dedication to our students. To the class of 2025, this is your moment. Take a minute to enjoy the spotlight and the recognition. You've walked the halls of Hammond Central through years of change, challenge, transformation, not only in your school, but in yourselves. You've built friendships, created memories, and shown the heart and grit that make this school community so special. You are not just graduating from any high school, you are graduating from the Hammond Central High School, a school that stands for unity, for pride, and for strength. A school where students come from different backgrounds, but leave united as one pack, one voice, one purpose. Throughout your time here, you've shown that you are more than capable. You've faced the unknown, you've bounced back from setbacks, you've proven time and time again that wolves don't quit, we rise. We support each other, and we lead with courage and compassion. As you leave this place, remember, you are smarter than you think, you are braver than you seem, and you are stronger than you feel. You've already done hard things. Now it's time to do great things. In the words of the singer Becky G, nothing can hold you back. No one can kill your vibe when you got that fire inside. Let that fire remind you of where you came from, your family, your culture, your Hammond community, and let it drive you to chase new dreams. Don't be afraid to go far, try new things, or take bold steps. And when you do, remember to call home, visit your teachers, and give back to the next generation of wolves walking these same hallways. Class of 2025, we believe in you, we are proud of you, we are excited for everything your future holds. Felicidades a todos los alumnos, padres y familias de la clase de 2025. Congratulations, Hammond Central Wolves. Now go out and make your mark on the world, and remember that wolves lead. Congratulations, everyone.
Good evening. I'm Mr. Denko, Assistant Principal at Hammond Central, and it is my pleasure to introduce the Salutatorian for the class of 2025, Angelina Wheeler. She is the daughter of Melanie Wheeler, and today graduates with an academic honors diploma and has earned 57 credits. Angelina has been active in National Honor Society, Early College, and HAPA. We are proud to say that she is the recipient of several scholarships, including the Gates Foundation Scholarship, which is a highly selective last dollar scholarship for outstanding high school seniors, which means it includes tuition, fees, books, housing, and food. She is using that prestigious award to attend the University of Notre Dame to major in aerospace engineering. Please help me congratulate and welcome to the podium the 2025 Salutatorian for Hammond Central High School, Miss Angelina Wheeler.
Good evening, family, friends, staff, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. My name is Angelina Wheeler, and I'm honored to stand here today as the Salutatorian of Hammond Central's class of 2025. The day that we have been anxiously awaiting for the past 4 years has finally arrived. As we sit here waiting across the stage, I hope that you take a moment, step back, and realize what an accomplishment this is. There have been numerous obstacles, hundreds of setbacks, and times when we all felt like just giving up. Despite all of these challenges, we, class of 2025, have prevailed. Our perseverance will be a powerful tool in the next chapter of our lives as we follow our dreams and make our mark on the world. I can't make this speech without giving thanks to the many people who have positively influenced my life. There have been numerous people in my life who have made me who I am today. I'd like to thank so many of my teachers who have supported me in every way possible throughout the years. Their endless support and advice has led me through many obstacles and guided me to the successes I have today. In addition to the many teachers who have left a positive impact on my life, my family and friends are also one of the main contributors in my successes. More specifically, and most importantly, my mother is the person who has had the most impact on my life. My mother has been my guiding light, my guardian angel, and my best friend. It is to her that I owe all of my successes to, and who I am most grateful for. I hope that all of us graduates have someone as influential as this in our lives. As you think about your successes and accomplishments, I ask you to also think of the people who have helped you to get here and express your gratitude to them for their contributions. We must rely on these people to bring us up and hold us to be the best person we can. Throughout my time in high school, there have been numerous times when I've been scared, terrified even. This speech is definitely one of those times, but I'm up here doing it anyway. This is an approach I encourage all graduates to take as they navigate through life. You're going to be scared sometimes. You have to fight through this fear and just do it scared. There's no denying that the past 4 years have been a little rough. Despite all of these challenges we have had to face, we have overcome them all to get to this day. 4 years ago, this day seemed like a million years away and almost impossible. Through perseverance and dedication, we have made it. If we had given up every time we got scared, we never would have known how far we would be able to go. For the rest of our lives, we must push ourselves to fight through this fear and become the best person we could be. If we don't, we'll never know the greatness that is possible for each and every one of us. After we cross the stage and walk into a new chapter of our lives, we will officially have a world of opportunities in front of us. What to do with those opportunities is entirely up to you. You have the possibility in front of you to contribute positively to the world. I truly believe that when you're going out with the intent to make the world a better place, there's very little that can stop you. When you set out on whatever adventure you choose in the future, I want you to remember that you have a lot more potential than you realize. Take a risk, get out of your comfort zone. If you never try something, you'll never know what you can accomplish. As we begin the rest of our lives, I hope all of us graduates never forget where we came from. Not necessarily the district or the city, but the people. We should all be the people that we can lean on for support. And as we continue into the future, remember that you can do so much more than you realize. We all have the power to make a difference, and I hope that one day I read a story about the amazing thing a student from Hammond Central did. It's been an honor to be your classmate for the past 4 years, and an honor to be your class secretary and salutatorian. Congratulations, class of 2025, and go Wolves.
Oh, I heard some beautiful howling. I heard it. In case I didn't let you know in the beginning, I am Ms. Harrison, the principal of these lovely babies, and I am very, very, very proud of them. And we have one more person that I'm very, very proud of, and I know you all are too. So it is with distinct honor that I present to you today the Valedictorian of class of 2025, Ms. Mirabelle Perez. Today, she graduates with an academic honors diploma and has earned 60 credits. That's right, woohoo. Mirabelle is an active and well-respected member in her community. As a member of the National Honor Society, she has spearheaded outreach events to help bring collaborative unity amongst her community, which has helped her build quality relationships and positive interactions. Her participation in the robotics program gave her an amazing experience working with professionals in the field. She was able to strengthen her ideals while fostering her analytical and critical thinking skills. She dealt with stress and doubt and grew into a confident person who is genuinely excited about what each day brings. Mirabelle plans on studying biology with minors in agriculture and biomedical. Please help me to congratulate and welcome to the podium the 2025 Valedictorian, Ms. Mirabelle Perez.
Good evening. I would like to make one correction. I'll actually be going to IU Bloomington and studying community health with hopefully a minor in forensics. Good evening, class of 2025. As you know, I am Mirabelle Perez, in this year's graduating class's valedictorian. As I come here to the stage, I question whether I want to tell this story, my story, to this crowd full of familiar faces I've spent the last 4 years roaming the halls with. Although I should know you, do I? Wouldn't I just be sharing this with a crowd full of strangers, with people I barely know and soon never will? To me, this is scary. I don't want to be perceived any differently than I have, but this is my journey. From a young age, I felt I wasn't dealt the fairest cards in life. Suffering from anxiety at a very young age, at 6, I remember worrying about the future. Yet, I persevered. At the age of 10, I knew that my life would change. However, I never could have imagined the future would make me face a battle no child should ever have to go through. Hearing the words cancer leave from my own doctor's mouth after going there for a visit altered my brain's chemistry. My own body turned against me, my own blood. It was my blood. Pre-leukemia, leukemia. A 3-letter difference, one simple suffix. Crossing out that suffix meant no going back. How close was I to crossing that line? I never wanted to know. I was already too exhausted, too drained. Every day a struggle to simply leave out of bed became the bane of my existence. I was Atlas, holding the entire world up on my shoulders every second of the day, feeling as if I could collapse at any given moment. My anxiety heightened, choking me out and filling my senses with an unextinguishable amount of worry. Everything I felt was surreal, but I persevered. At the age of 11, I was unable to attend school due to my recovery. So, I was homeschooled. I lost motivation, I lost friends, I lost reason. My homeschooling teacher, Miss S., became my only source of socialization. Although it was a difficult time, I persevered. At the age of 12, when I was finally able to return to in-person learning for only 3 days a week for half of my classes, it was a struggle to fit in. People saw me with my short hair, my pixie cut, as I was growing it out, and laughed, not knowing the story behind it, questioning me, asking me, "Are you a boy or are you a girl?" What a way to boost somebody's ego. But I persevered. Soon, 7th grade started, and it was supposed to be my full year back at school, finally. Then COVID struck. What was supposed to be a 2-week break turned into a year's worth of isolation, causing me to spend another year of school at home. This only caused more anxiety to flood my way. I felt that I wasn't able to understand the coursework, not only because I was virtual, but because I had barely any prior exposure to it since I was out of school for so long. It was a struggle that not only affected my grades, but my mental health. However, I persevered. At 14, high school started. Yay! I was equal parts terrified and filled with excitement. Now I finally have the ability to start school, to socialize, to learn. Freshman year went by in a breeze, yet I didn't feel satisfied. This is when I took it upon myself to request to be placed in more advanced classes. This started my journey into not only AP, but dual credit courses. However, the stress began to consume me once again. This time, from classwork, extracurriculars, the lack of school personnel, and the late nights, whether that be completing Mrs. D'Angelo's essays last minute, or the times spent volunteering for school events with Ms. Castillo. It became overwhelming, yet I persevered. Despite the many obstacles placed in my path, I never gave up. Persevere and never fear. My own motto, which runs through my veins. It is life's lesson to understand that it's not easy, and it never will be. But from that, there is beauty. Just as there is darkness, there is light. Being consumed with stress and doubt will ultimately result in serenity and confidence, which will overpower every negative aspect in life, as long as we choose to make it that way. All we have to do is persevere. Life forced me to overcome troubles and believe in my purest capabilities for my own well-being. I couldn't waste time pondering all of the downsides we had, and had to look at all that as well. However, I couldn't have made it this far on my own. If it wasn't for the support of my family, I'm not sure where it would be. From my loving sisters, from my loving parents, from my cousins, my tias, my tios. I would also really appreciate my teachers. They have brought me a long way, and without them, I'm not sure where I would be. As a class, we have to look at what is well, rather than focusing on what is not. We only live once, and we mustn't take anything for granted. Live life to the fullest, as they always say, and so we shall. Congratulations, class of 2024, the first 4-year class of Hammond Central High School. You will do amazing.
All right. Thank you to our Sal and Val. You guys are great. We have a special recognition at this time. I would like to ask that Mr. Jeff Colby come up front. He is from the Hammond Alumni Association and has some gifts for a few of our students.
What's happening, Wolf Nation? How you guys doing tonight? Congratulations to the class of 2025. You guys have persevered and survived, like this young lady said. You've had much success so far, and you're going to have a whole lot more. And you have a lot of people to thank. That's your family and your friends that have been there for you, supported you, and you supported each other along the way. I am the president for the Hammond Alumni Association, formerly known as the Hammond Alumcats. We give out scholarships. We fundraise for education. To my left is one of the members, Sonia Payton Jackson. We have several members who aren't here. Angela Crowder, Leslie Campbell, Loretta Smith-Taylor, Steve Seabolt, Robert Benoit, who am I missing? Oh, Stephanie Wright, and our newest member, Joey Love, and Ariane Taylor Bassett. These are all members of a small group, but we do a lot. So without further ado, I'm going to announce this year's scholarship winner is going to be Akaya Gordon. Come on up.
Congratulations, Akaya. Congratulations, Ms. Akaya Gordon. So this morning during practice is when I finally let our students know who our keynote speaker is. So, without further ado, tonight I have the absolute honor of introducing someone who means the world to me, personally and professionally. She is my dear friend, my sister, and my colleague. She is someone who truly deeply cares about the well-being of every student she encounters. You cannot fake the kind of heart that she has. It's genuine, consistent, and rooted in passion for children. Miss Kanisha Jenkins. See all the love? Miss Kanisha Jenkins is one of the smartest, most compassionate women that I know. She's firm when needed, always fair, and leads with care. I've had the privilege of knowing her for over 25 years, and I've watched her grow into an inspirational force in education. Now, education was not her first profession. It definitely was her second calling, but I think the most important. I'll never forget when she first considered stepping into this field. She was nervous, unsure if this was the right path, just like many of you today. I looked at my sister and I said, let me tell you something. Once you work with our Hammond babies, you'll never want to work with anybody else. And sure enough, she fell in love with our students and they fell in love with her. Ms. Jenkins has become so much more than a teacher to you all and to all the friends that she has. She is a cheerleader, a motivator, and a safe space. And to many of our students, she is truly a second mom. She inspires not just the students, but me and everyone who works alongside her. It is with so much love, admiration, and pride that I ask you to help me welcome my sister, my friend, our commencement speaker this evening, Miss Kanisha Jenkins. She's probably gonna cry. I would not let her read the words that I wanted to say about her, but they are from the heart.
Oh boy. Graduates, my babies, you guys look good tonight. I want you to give yourselves a round of applause. Good evening, Board of School Trustees, Superintendent Salinas, faculty, staff, families, and the remarkable class of 2025. It is truly an honor and a blessing to be here this evening to be your keynote speaker. Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge and thank Ms. Harrison and her administrative team for entrusting me to speak to this incredible group of students today, some of whom I have had the pleasure of educating, guiding, and mentoring while teaching at Hammond Central High School. I know that without my own parents, I would not be where I am today, not just in my career as an educator, but in the kind of human being I strive to be every day. It was their continuous prayer, love, support, and encouragement that got me this far. So before we go any further, I want to ask the class of 2025 to take a moment, a powerful one, and turn to the people who have cheered you on from the sidelines, helped with late night study sessions, and made countless sacrifices for you to sit in these seats tonight. Graduates, please give your parents and families a mighty round of applause. Now that we've all shared in that moment of powerful appreciation, I want to stay on that word, power. As I thought about what message I wanted to leave with you this evening, the word power kept coming to mind. But I paused and asked myself, power in what? So I took a moment to reflect on my own journey, on the experiences, challenges, and values that shaped who I am today. And if you've been in my class, which many of you have, you've probably heard me talk about these things many times before. Tonight, I want to share with you what I call the 3 P's of power. These strengths that are already within your reach. When you truly understand them and put them into practice, they'll guide you through whatever life brings, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. These are the power of character, the power of a growth mindset, and the power of the future, or more specifically, some future-focused advice for the amazing class of 2025. Character is not about what you do when everyone is watching. It's about what you do when no one's watching. It's in your quiet decisions, your habits, your values, and the way you treat people, especially people who can't do anything for you in return. The world you're stepping into is full of opportunities, yes, but also full of moments that will test your integrity. You'll be asked implicitly or explicitly, who are you really? And I want you to be ready to answer that with your actions. You see, success without character is a house built on sand. The most successful people I know, not just professionally, but in life, are the ones whose character is their compass. They tell the truth even when it's hard. They do what's right, not just what's easy. They show up, they stand up, and they lift others up along the way. So let your character be your superpower, because in a world that changes by the minute, character is what will keep you grounded. The second power is a mindset, and I don't use that word lightly. The growth mindset is one of the most powerful tools you can develop. You are not born with a fixed level of intelligence, creativity, or strength. You can grow in every area of your life, as a thinker, as a friend, as a leader, as a human being, but only if you believe that growth is possible. And when the chance for growth comes, please don't settle, young people. Comfort is the enemy of progress, and real growth lives just beyond your comfort zone. Graduates, you're going to fail at something, probably many things. You'll make mistakes, you'll mess up, you'll fall short, but that's not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one that you get to write. Every challenge is a chance to grow. Every no you hear is preparing you for a bigger yes. And every time you get back up, you're building something more important than skill. You're building resilience. Let me say this clearly. You are not stuck where you are. You can grow, you can evolve, you can change your mind, shift your path, and become someone you never imagined you could be. So take the limits off your mindset. Don't aim to be perfect. Aim to be better, just a little better every single day. Now let's talk about the third and final power, the power of the future, or rather, some advice as you step boldly into your future. Here's what I want you to remember. You don't have to have it all figured out today. The pressure to have a 5-year plan, to know exactly what job you'll have, where you'll live, who you'll be, is unrealistic and honestly unnecessary. What matters more than a perfect plan is a sense of purpose. Ask yourself, what do I care about? What excites me? What makes me want to get up in the morning and do something that matters? Chase that, even if it's unclear, even if it's risky. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to be better, friends who hold you accountable, mentors who tell you the truth, people who remind you of your power when you forget it. And finally, don't just chase success, chase significance. Success is about what you achieve. Significance is about what you give. Because 10, 20, 30 years from now, the most powerful part of your life won't be your job title, your salary, or your Instagram feed. It will be the people you impacted, the lives you changed, the difference you made. So class of 2025, my babies, here's what I leave you with. Let your character speak louder than your resume. Keep your mind open to growth, change, and transformation. And step into your future with purpose and passion, not just to succeed, but to make a difference. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world is waiting for your power, which is already in you. Now go out and use it. You've got this. God bless you and thank you.
Okay. We know y'all love her. It's okay to say it. That's right. You better let her know. Give her her flowers today. All righty, so looks like we're going to get ready to start announcing these names. Yep, let's go. Who all are they? Y'all got the top 20 names? They need to go first. You know the top 20 off the bat? Top 20 is always first. So we're going to do the presentation of class. That's on me. I'm sorry. It is right in my face. Ms. Blake King, could you come and accompany me, please? Ms. Blake King, after thorough review of all educational transcripts and graduation standards by myself, administration, and guidance counselors of Hammond Central High School, I certify and present to you these candidates for graduation. Please accept our recommendation of these candidates for graduation.
Principal Harrison, on behalf of the Board of School Trustees, it is my great honor and distinction to accept the class of 2025 for graduation. To the students before us today, you have met the requirements set forth by this district, and we are so proud of all that you have accomplished. By the virtue of the authority vested by law to the Board of Education of School City of Hammond, I confer upon each of these graduates the diploma of high school graduation for which they have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations it embodies. I offer the graduates my sincere congratulations, and I'm honored to be in the presence of our future. Go Wolves!
Thank you, Ms. Blake King. We are about to present the diplomas, starting with the top 20. Please celebrate respectfully when graduates' names are read. By keeping your celebration respectful and quick, we ensure that each graduate's name is heard and appreciated by all. So the top 20 is ready.
Mirabel Perez. Angelina Wheeler. Monica Maciel. Anahi Castillo. Talina Cisneros. Natasha Morera. Caleb Flanagan. Jasmine Silva. Jasmine Bruton. Wilbur Sosa Valladares. Trinity Austin. Aurelie Amador. Brianna Jackson. Amber Cruz. Araceli Carrillo. Rochelle Valenzuela. Anthony Hinton. Michaela Jones. Michaela Jones. Stephanie Robledo. Zachary Serrano.
Isaiah Noel Aguinaga. Arlette Alamo. Stephanie Valentina Alejos Mastangelo. Corina Nicole Almares. Juan Diego Amador Hernandez. Julian Carlos Amaya. Kimani Anderson. Celeste Andrade. Julissa Marie Arce. Jessie Arenas Herrera. Nevaeh Simone Armstrong. Daisy Guadalupe Aragon. Lissandro Ariola. Maria Fernanda Ariola. Yenilyn Ariola. Shyla Avila. Christian Alexander Aviles. Carla S. Avitia. Shamar M. Backstrom. Giovanni Henry Lee Bailey Hanna. Samaya Ball. Jocelyn Marie Benuelos. Hector Barajas. Isabella Jeannie Batchelor. Rodrigo Batista. Dominic Curtis Bass. Dominico Ronald Bass. Jalen Deshaun Bell. Rodrigo Batista. Oh, I'm sorry. Gerardo David Benitez. Esmeralda Bernal. Kenya Berry. Madison Ann Blackman. Judderson Lee Blair. Carla Elizabeth Blancas Hernandez. Jackson Marcellus Booker. Natalie Borgia. Anila Boyd. Sania Boyd. Christopher Isaiah Braxton. Ariana Lamaya Brewster. Jamira Danielle Jess Brooks Coleman. Marcus Browder. Clem Brown. Mia Angelina Brown. Tyler Eugene Brown. Imari Dejanay Yvonne Buchanan. Pablo Leandro Burgos. Brandon Stephen Burney. Eric Alexis Campos Del Real. Axel Eduardo Campos. Joseph Carney McClone. Yadanis Carroll. Elijah Ross Carter. Angel Castillo. Hannah Castillo. Haley Castillo. Luis Antonio Castillo. Devin Maurice Caven. Jose Rafael Cazares. Tiffany Paul Cervantes. Gibson Chavez Gonzalez. Tasiki Chavez Garcia. Daniel Prince Childs. Jamie Gilberto Chow Suarez. Naomi Chow Suarez. Dexter Clemens. Amari Coleman. Ivy Malachi Collins. Michaela Jershay Coleman. Caleb Ray Collins. Troy Raphael Connors. Alexi T. Cook. Jalen Jaheim Coolidge. David Cortez. Jacoby Antoine Cotton. Delayla Jashari Cox. Mila Jakea Michelle Craig. Kitsia Prosotomo. Diego Cruz. Francisco Thomas Cruz. Dontrell Colbreth. Destiny Lee Cutno. Diamond Daniel. Rick Curtis Daniel. Janaya M. Daniels. Matthew Arthur Davick. Jason LeBron Davis Lee. Ashari Dawkins. Ramiro Delano. Michaela D. Denson. Giovanni Deviata. Alejandros Diaz. Latrez Dickerson. Gregory Ronell Dotson Jr. Diamante Trayvon Edmonds. Darius Jamal Edwards. Jacoby Nicole Edwards. Jamise Marie Edwards. Camille Janice Elder. Gabriela Arana Elias.
Melanie Zuceli Ferraro. Diego Adonye Fernandez Aria. Jaden Xavier Fernandez. Alexia Melanie Flores. Yusila Guadalupe Flores Rodriguez. No. Okay. Jelani Penelope Flores. Joshua Flores. Michael Alexander Flores. Nyla Rose Full of Love. Tori Mae Foltz. Dominic Craig Garcia. Where's he at? There he is. Dominic Craig Garcia. Brianna Garcia. Yer Timothy Garcia Gonzalez. Alea Anaje Gardner. If I get Caleb Garcia. Dulce Esperanza Garnica. Adeline Denise Garza. Arnez Shamar Gent. Nevea Bree Giberson. Michael Andrew Guile. Dejanay Kellis Gomez. Jorge L. Gomez. Rodrigo Gomez. Giselle Alani Gonzalez. Alana Giselle Gonzalez. Diana Danye Gonzalez. Oh, you sash, baby. Oh. Emily Aurelie Gonzalez. Eric Gennaro Gonzalez. Gabriel Gonzalez. Giovanni Gonzalez. Juan Lucifer Gonzalez. Leonardo Junior Gonzalez. Manuel Mario Gonzalez. Mario Gonzalez. Olivia Nicole Gonzalez. Santiago Gonzalez. Carmen Esmeralda Gonzalez Colon. Omari Tovani Gori. Right? That's why I thought. Oh, okay. Omari Tovani Gori. Akaya E. Gordon. Deja Lorene Guard. Lydia Rose Granda. Evelyn Alexa Granados. Brian Javon Gray. Nayeli Jasmine Guara. Enrique Guerrero. Alessandra Gutierrez. Oliver Gutierrez. Donald Ramel Hale. Tejan Mondell Hall. Marissa J. Hamilton. Quamarion L. Hardaway Smith. Colin Joseph Hardish. Joanna Jade Harper. Kayla Harris. Amani Anaya Renee Hefner. Crismeli Hernandez Alea. Sergio Amir Hernandez Benitez. Okay. Gershon Joseas Hernandez. Okay. Juanelise Valente Hernandez. Norma Hernandez. Ernesto Herrera. Antoine Hodges. Abram Valentin Hurtado. Gina E. Hurtado. Marilyn Nguiez. Brennan J. Ivory. Gregory Nordine Jackson. Tyrus McKell Jameson. Nija M.A. Jenkins. Jasmine J. Jimenez. Alani Tyan Johnson. Demira Monique Johnson. Jasmine Courtney Johnson. Who's next? Who's that next? Oh. DeMarcus Johnson. Alasia Shelley Jones. Deja Jones. Jaquan Kyle Jones. Sammy Joe Jones. Briance Zena Kelly. Kiesha Maddie Kennedy. Kayla Marie Kuntz. Nelson Romaldo Lanza Flores. Jade Yanahu Lagara. Sorry, baby. Darius Lamar Lattimore. Lamar Lattimore. Oh. Ready? Ariana Deja LaFleur. Christopher Yale Leone. Miguel Angel Leone. Lasenia Leone. Alejandro Roberto Liendo. Jorge David Limones. Michael Anthony Lindsay. Adriana Serena Lipscomb. Andrea Selena Lipscomb. Alejandra Lopez Ramirez. Okay. Here. Giovanni Lopez. Karen Lopez. Rigoberto Lopez. Shanice Lavesha Lovelace. Tiona Samantha Lowe. Joaquin A. Lozano. Yasmin Lola Lubiano. Oh. Okay, I got it. Okay. Karen Lozano. Haley Elizabeth Lynn. Kyla Renee Lynham. Naomi Omega Macklin. Caesar Yvonne Madriz. Dylan Alexander Magana. Where's Dylan? Alexander Ignacio Maldonado. Okay. Jose Andres Manzo. Miriam Manzo. Raziel Alberto Marquez. Victor Joseph Marquez. Marisa Anai Moroquin. Stephanie Zadina Moroquin. Kejani Monet Martin Tedder. Caitlin Renee Martin. Kimberly Nicole Martinez. Carly Ann Mathis. Quadell Jamon McAllister. Brandon Wayne McCammon. Cornacia Jaquan Vinay McClinton. Kamaya Angeline McCoy. Antonia Karma McGee. Zakira Kenya McGowan. Karma Irene McPherson. Anaya Renee McSwain. Yazlyn Medina. Jesus Madran. Anaya Sane Meeks. Brandon Melendez Ramirez. Caitlin Celeste Melgoza. Ruben Menchaca. Wendy Anaya Mendez Cortez. Amani Tatiana Mendez. Thomas Justinel Mendoza Kennedy. Arturo Meneses. Felipe Elias Merlin Torado. Carissa Mraz. Javante Sher McMilligan. Sonny Christian Morales. Tiger Gerald Mitchell. Oh my goodness. Nathan Molina. Omar Javier Molina. Anna Elizabeth Montalvo. Ashante Patricia Moore. Chantel Janice Moore. Julian Isaiah Mora. Shafiq Talim Mohammed. Kayla Muniz. Jaslyn Muniz. Taylor Marie Murph. Ramonia T. Musuo. Diego A. Nahara. Litzy Alexandra Norea. Zephaniah Christian Anthony Nowden. Ivan Daniel Nunez. Nylia Yadria Orsigara. Valeria Natalie Olegas Esmiro. Kenneth Stephen Ordonez Panita. Yemanim Orozco. Yemena Orozco. Julissa Ortiz. Kimberly Ortiz Cabin. Estefani Padilla. Nelson David Palma Zuniga. Marieth Hannah Paredes. Veronica Patricio. Jeremiah Patterson. Keramer Yahir Pedraza. Brittany Perez. Christian Perez. Delilah Lanice Perez. And Manuel Perez.
Esmeralda Perez Sanchez. Chanel N. Perry. Naeem T. Pete. Diamond Aaliyah Peterson. Denila R. Peterson Godfrey. Emmanuel Pina. Brianna Deanne Pitts. Zayden E. Plants. Vanessa Alexandra Plata. Peter Xavier Quinlisk. Aaron Quinones. Luis Humberto Ramirez Torres. Daniel A. Ramirez. Jasmine Eileen Ramirez. Nicholas Ethan Ramirez. Saeed Nahum Ramos. Yarivet Marie Ramos. Stephen J. A. Rangel. Heaven Marie Ann Reed. Noe Regalado. Adrian Alberto Reyes. Aaron J. Robinson. Aliana Ms. Robinson. Darian Lamar Robinson. Ella Denise Robinson. Jomael Saul Robles. Joel Nehemiah Roby. Yemi Roseli Rodriguez Dominguez. Augustine Rodriguez. Gerardo Rodriguez. Luis A. Rodriguez. Stephanie Rodriguez. Noah Deep Rogers. Juan Alexis Romero. Jessica Ariel Roque. Arthur Anthony Rosado. Ophir Daniel Rosales Cortez. Veronica Jude Rosario. Khalil Douglas Ross. Samaya Sky Ross. Alex Rostro. Omari Roe Booker. Frank Allen Rusinski. Amira Rashay Ruffin. Brian Alberto Ruiz. Scarlett Juliana Ruiz. Kaylee Alexandria Sabaitis. Elizabeth Salas. Francisco Salas. Leanna Scardini. Uziel Salazar Silva. Brianna Lisa Salazar. Emily Saldana. Dominic L. Salgado. Pedro Salgado. Lisbeth Juliana Samayoa Garcia. Grace Nicole Sampson. Roger Sanchez. Mariana Guadalupe Sanchez Jimenez. Yvonne Isabella Sanchez. Maya Manuel Tajay Sanders. Tyron Lamont Sangster. Amori Manuel Santiago. Gabriel Santiago. Ariel Denise Scott. Legerian Latrell Scott. Kimberly Jalissa Cerna. Michaela Cerna. Montserrat Guadalupe Cerna. Oh, Montserrat. She's got your hand up. Santiago Serrano Casarubias. Vatasia Shante Shorter. Kimberly Sierra. Jamaria Harmony Denise Slaughter. Sharice Smith Davis. Jalaya Lanice Smith. Kendriana Janice Smith. Terrence Lee Smith. Christian M. Sneed. Lauren Diane Soler Espinosa. Jocelyn Soto. Noel Sayamaya Spates. Spirit Danae Spivey. Caleb Stark. Donovan Maurice Stewart. Jaden V. Sisinski. Jennifer Andrea Tamayo. Avia Cheyenne Taylor. Rosa Isabel Tepox. Andrew Leon Thomas. Carmen A. Thomas. Azaria Thompson. Jantrice E. Thorpe. Alyssa Victoria Tinoco. Giselle Tirado. Gustavo Tirado. Christian Angel Tirado. Christopher Lee Tirado. Mirella Tirado. Forestella Teresa Tony. Victor C. Tony. Enrique Tovar. Noel R. Tully. Deshaun Turner. Irving Uriel Uvalle. Justin Valdez. Seferino Romano Valdez. Lynette E. Valencia. Jedi Antonio Vargas. Jonathan Vargas. Yaretzi Vargas. Demoz Vasquez. Layla Vasquez. Yulissa Vega. Jason Rene Velasquez Lanza. Angelique Velasquez. Celia Angelique Vidari. Desiree Yahaira Villalobos. Francisco Xavier Villalone. Julieta Guadalupe Villanueva. Manuel Villarreal. Jalissa Andrea Walker. Lyric Latrice Walker. Angelisa Star Wash. Camilla Omaris Weeks. Eric Adam White. Jordan Gerard Gilliard White. Brett Matthew Winky. Gabriella Beatrice Wilder. Tashawn Christopher Wilkerson. Joey Latuan Wilkins. Kamoria Williams. Makaria Elise Williams. Nyla Isis Williams. Tristan Deshawn Williams. Tamia Ariel Woods. Asia Shakay Nicole Woodson. Jatea Woodson. Jalea Terry Wood. Erin Virginia Nashay Wright. Leah Cheyenne Wright. Sherrod Anthony Wright. Aaliyah Christine Wynn. Kamarian Aaron Joshua Young. Fernie Zacharias. Giacinta Marie Zacharias. Vanessa Zamora. Zoe Angeli Zavala.
Mr. Tayshawn Wilkerson. Mr. Tayshawn Wilkerson. Will all the graduates please stand? Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Come on, Tayshawn, hurry up.
Hello, I'm Tayshawn Wilkerson. To signify what you have are now graduates of Hammond Central High School, please join me in moving your tassel from the right to the left. Seniors, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I present you the Hammond Central Class of 2025.
All right. At this time, thank you for attending our commencement ceremonies. Go with the music. Please start dismissing the students.